Nadia, we're here at the CEE Summit. It's the last day focused on sustainability in business. The most practical discussions are happening today. And it is actually your third time that you're moderating at the event. So I'm wondering what keeps you coming back. What's the most interesting thing that you find about the summit?
Yeah, over 3 years there's been quite the evolution actually. I think sustainable finance has a pace to it that warrants these kind of conversations. In terms of the CEE Summit, I absolutely do return year on year, and there's a couple of reasons for that. I think one, who you curate both as panelists but as the audience brings a richness of conversation that I don't actually find elsewhere. And I can explain this sort of as moderator at some of these events. The things I really value is a bit of freedom to have real conversation, to dive into rabbit holes, to really understand technically what are the issues, what are the problems. And the types of panelists that I get to work with are phenomenal. They are outspoken, they have strong opinion, and quite often a passion to solve these problems, to explain kind of their perspective on how as a business they can adapt to net zero or they can comply with upcoming regulations. And I think that richness of conversation at the CEE Summit, I don't get anywhere else.
Okay, wow, that sounds amazing. And also, since you are responsible, you lead the team of sustainable finance data globally for Bloomberg, a very exciting role. And you have this bird's eye overview of what's happening in the different parts of the world, not just the CEE region. Since we're talking about bringing sustainability in practice from the data and from the regulations, everything that's ready, what would be your advice for the region here?
For the CEE region, it's a good one. So at the moment we collect data for just under 95% of global market cap. So there is environmental, social and governance data reported globally, but it is not reported in a structured or normalized way. There is a lot of curating of that data. And ultimately we want to provide our clients with data they can trust. We want to be able to use that data to inform investment decision making, i.e. lead to sustainable outcomes. And so what we're seeing in the reg space with the adoption of new regulations like the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive in this region means the richness of data, particularly in Central and Eastern Europe, is going to be much stronger than we've ever seen before. And the comparability of that data, we hope, will drive good investment decision making, which will drive good behaviour within those organisations. So I think that there is a critical junction here, particularly in this region as they start to adopt new reporting practices.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your insights, and hopefully looking forward to meeting you here again next year.
Thanks, Martina. It's been a pleasure.